Hi everyone, my name is Seth Scott and I'm a developer with Bayshore Solutions, and today we're going to discuss the web and how your business can succeed in 2014. We'll touch on the biggest trends for the upcoming year and how Bayshore Solutions can help. We'll also speak with leading project manager Michael Curia and senior web designer Wesley Shea. They'll use their experience to share insight from popular industry trends to some of their favorite work of 2013. And as our CEO, Kevin Hurrigan, has mentioned many times, a year in our industry it's like a decade in most others. Technology requires us and businesses alike with a prominent web presence to constantly innovate and stay ahead of the curve. So we'll begin with a few major touch points for a business to be effective on the web in 2014, the first being mobile. Having a solid website is critical, but now more than ever, businesses must cater to the variety of devices offered today. Microsoft has huge, strong tablet offering now with the Surface. Samsung, humongous market share, and of course Android, Apple, they aren't going anywhere. Each device displays differently. Awareness is crucial and businesses simply can't ignore it. Another is presentation. It's easy to have the family friend or the in-house graphic designer build you a website, but with so much competition now, professional presentation and efficient web programming, it's a true difference maker. So many different options for development and so much market saturation. Budget, it's not an excuse any longer. If your business is serious about the web, you need professional work. And the third being content and SEO. Quality, fresh content, it's still king of the web. Solid presentation can keep people on your site, it can build your brand, but content keeps people coming back and engaged. So whether it's creating a content strategy to keep your site fresh, or getting professional help for copywriting and certified search engine optimization content, it's got to be a focus for you in 2014. So with those items covered, we'll talk to Michael Curia. Mike has a long resume of project management experience in the web sphere. He's been kind enough to join us today to talk about the upcoming year. Mike, what do you think businesses should focus on in 2014?
I think one of the big trends that we're seeing right now is responsive design. A lot of our customers have been coming to us, talking to us about what they can do to have their site be optimized for mobile browsers and for tablets.
So Mike, for listeners that don't understand, what exactly is responsive web design?
Responsive web design is basically having your website respond to different browser widths. So for instance, if you're on a desktop, you have a little bit wider browser than you would on a tablet, and then from your tablet to your cell phone is even a smaller width. So what a responsive website does, and the way it's coded, is it will actually collapse based on your screen size. So what you're doing with a responsive site is you're essentially creating a site that's optimized for a cell phone, for a tablet, and for a desktop experience, and really you're able to have that experience translate across all of the devices through a single site.
So what are some of your favorite projects of 2013 that we can share today?
Oh, I'd say without a doubt Aspire Financial, Aspire Online is one of the best sites I've seen in 2013. And I think it's going to be a showcase piece not only for Bayshore Solutions, but for Tampa in general. I think that we really spent a lot of time in design and development within that site, and you can see it. It's a beautiful site. It's really well designed. It's got great usability. It's a responsive website that I believe in conversations that I've had with a project team that it really meets the customer's needs, and not only meets the customer's needs, but it speaks to the customer's audience.
Great information. Thank you, Mike. It's very helpful to hear from the guy that works with companies each day. Now we'll talk from the user perspective. We have Wesley Shea. He's an award-winning designer and developer here at Bayshore. He's the guy doing all the dirty work with the code behind the scenes. Wes, where do you see the web going in 2014?
I think in 2014, you'll see a rising demand of one-page websites. One-page websites allow you to have a nice flow of information because all the content is on your one page. When a user clicks on the navigation on a one-page website, it has a nice slide animation down to the section they are interested in. This prevents the quick jump between pages, which can cause a user to get confused. So I think for 2014, you'll see a large rise in these one-page websites just because they are so easy for users to navigate.
Interesting. So Wes, what about clients that have kind of traditionally requested that all their content stay at the top of the page?
Over the years, we've had a lot of clients ask, please, I want my content to be above the fold. But what we try to educate them is, this day and age, there are so many mobile devices and other devices that display the web that there's really no fold anymore. The above the fold term comes from the newspaper. If a news organization had a story that they wanted to make sure people read, they would put it on the front page and above the middle fold line. Because of so many different devices that have so many different types of screen sizes, it's hard to know where that fold is.
So Wes, what's your favorite work of 2013? What do you like to brag about most?
One of my most favorite projects I got to work on in 2013 would have to be the Eulalie Tampa website. It's for a restaurant that's opening later this year on the Tampa Riverwalk, and it's also a one-page website that really shows well what I was discussing earlier. You have an About section, a Contact Us section, a Location section, bios of the founders, and a nice time-lapse video of the build-out progress of the restaurant. It also looks great across all your mobile devices.
So in closing, technology is exponential. It's blazing fast today. It will only get faster. If you're not on top of it, you're behind. There's no third direction. Of course, here at Bayshore, we offer a wealth of information with our podcast and blog series where industry professionals share their expertise to help you navigate today's environment. Even if you have specific questions, reach out to us. We're always here to help. And thanks very much to Mike and Wes for speaking with us today. And thank you for listening. Keep visiting our website for more great information. It's BayshoreSolutions.com.